Hello everyone, I'm Dragon Whelp and welcome to FTL, or Faster Than Light. It just recently was on sale, so I thought I'd go ahead and pick it up and give it a whirl. I've played this game before, but they've had a lot of updates since I last played, just like with a lot of my games that I play. I played them long time ago, and they just seem to keep doing the updates, so yeah, it's on sale on Steam if you can catch it. It ends Monday the 12th, I think. Yes, Monday the 12th. So if you can catch it before then, fantastic. If not, I'm hoping you can catch it on another Steam sale, because yeah, this game is fantastic. So without further ado, let's just jump right in, start a new game. Basically, it's a flight simulator or space simulator type thing. You man your crew and your ship, and you got power systems and stuff of that nature that you have to manage, and shields and all that other good stuff. But basically, you start off with one ship, it looks like. What is this? New systems. New systems, weapons, alien races, and more. Recommended for experienced player. Well, I'm not really experienced with this yet, so we may mess with this later. But yeah, it looks like the only ship that we're eligible for at the beginning is the Kestrel. Way long time ago, you had a wide variety of ships. So basically, I think they set it up as a unlock system. So you have to actually complete the game multiple times to unlock certain ships and access to different things. So let's get right to it. Let's start. The data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. But to get to the exit before the pursuing rebel fleet can catch you. Ugh. Tip: solar flares will cause hull damage in addition to starting fires. Make sure your shields are up to help mitigate this effect. Okay. So, basically, here we are. We have our ship. We have our hull damage up here at the top. We have our shields, which is only one at the moment. And we have different systems with different power. We don't have any. We have 3 power bars over here on the left. I think my face is in the way. Let's see if I can move this. Where would be a good place? How about here? Is that better? So now that way you can see everything that's going on. Okay. So now we have 3 power remaining, so we can actually put power into our weapons if we wish. Left click adds it. Right click takes it away. But see, we also have something to put up in our engines, which causes us to have more maneuverability. And now that we can't jump anywhere. Basically, we have our pilots, we have a weapons and an engines guy. We have our shields. So basically, what we want to do now is basically go through our systems, try to get more crew members, see if we can't get all of these things manned up. Right now, we start with 3. We could probably move one guy to another system, but we'll be all right. Let's see, what can we do? Look at our ship. Is there anything we can buy? See, crew. On this ship, we can have a crew of 7 or 8. Sorry, 8. Not too bad. Equipment. We have our lasers and our missiles. All right. So let's go ahead and just jump. And we have multitude of things where the ship is currently floating around this little icon here. That's to tell you where you're at. We could go here, we could go here, or we can go here. And the cool thing about this game is that they've updated it to a point where you can actually see where you jump, or where you can jump afterwards. So basically we want to make it here to the exit before the rebel fleet catches up with us. So let's see, if we go to this location, which is the nebula, the nebula here will make fleet pursuit slower, but you will disrupt your sensors. Yeah, we don't want to do that. So let's just go here. Alright. Your sensors have picked up a refugee ship drifting through the system. No doubt one of the many fleets in the Rebel advance. It doesn't appear to have detected you, or else it is trying to avoid notice. Let's hail them. As you hail the freighter, it advances. Weapons bristle from its hull. It's a pirate ambush. Alright, so basically, this is where the combat begins. We want to have somebody on the hull at all times to keep our maneuverability so we don't get hit as often. We want to make sure we have also somebody on the engines to keep that maneuverability up. And we want to be able to do our weapons. We don't have shields at the moment, but having somebody there would help. But anyway, let's power up our weapons. And we can hit certain systems by clicking, let's say, missiles ignore shields. Let's see, normal damage. Possible effects is breach and fire. So we want to take out their shields as fast as possible so we can actually get in and start doing some damage. So let's aim at their shields. And then here's our lasers. We have shots per charge, which is 3. Normal, damage 1, possible effect of fire. So we want to try to aim at their engines. Yeah. Basically, this is an RTS type game. But it can be turn-based. As you see, I paused the game to try to set up what I'm going to do, and it's a good time to talk. But now I'm going to press space to resume and let the actions take their place. And as you see, the weapons are charging over on this side. Alright. The enemy ship appears to be powering up their FTLs, trying to make an escape. So basically, I want to charge up my missiles. And I want to disable their... we hit their engines, which is good. Their engines are in need of repair. So they really can't go anywhere. So now I want to aim at their cockpit because they're trying to... power up their FTL drive. So if we disable our cockpit, we'll be able to get going. So I'm going to do another hit of their shields. Let's try this again. Let's see. I want you please go fix this. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap materials. So we got 1 missile. We got 1 drone. And I think that's money. I can't remember if that's money or not. Anyway, continue. Yeah, apparently that's a total scrap that we have. So the cool thing about this, though, is that it doesn't make it overpowered where missiles can be used all the time. So let's get this guy in here repairing. You only have a certain number of missiles, so you have to use them quite, sparingly, unless you just get a bunch of missiles. Anyway, now that we've done this, we can power down. We can go back this. Let's see. Jax, go back to engine room. And Marcus, go back to the weapons room. There we go. Our oxygen is at 100%. Our evade is at 20%. So if I took Jax and put him out of there, it took our evade down by 5%. So, yeah, we don't want that. But we did take a little bit of hull damage, but that's not too bad. Not too bad. There's a distress signal here, so... Sometimes distresses can be good, sometimes distresses can be bad. So let's head to this distress signal and find out what's going on. You have encountered a refuge ship drifting in space. It looks like if it was fleeing, the rebel advanced and ran out of fuel. Its distress beacon is active, but you're not sure if anyone's on board. Hail them. As you hail the refugee ship, a slug ship jumps into the system. It was hunting the refugee ship for sport, and now they've found you instead. So, same deal goes here. I want to power up my weapon systems. Let's take down the power just a little bit. And I want to power up all my systems. And lasers are pretty much infinite, so I'm going to stick just basically with my lasers for now. They have 1 shield, so one shot to go through, and see what the shots per charge is 3, so I'll shoot boom, boom, boom. So 1 will take out the shields, 2 will actually hit their shield room, hopefully it'll do some damage, so let's see what happens. I'm going to save our missiles because they can become very useful later on. We probably could power that down and power up our evasion. There we go. There we go. Burst laser. Let's hit. Well, actually, no. I want to change it to their weapons. Up, fire. So I want you to go in there and take care of the fire. Let's pause this. Let's take down their maneuverability. There we go. And it looks like they're repairing their shields and their weapons, so I want to take out their weapons so they can't hurt me. They got their shields back online, but that's okay. Once this charges up. Oh. There we go. The slug ship breaks apart after you salvage and what you can. We got 2 missiles, 1 drone, and 18 scrap. Contact the refugee ship. The refugee ship claims the slugs have been hounding them since they left their homeworld. As a gesture of goodwill and seeing how effectively you dispatch the enemy ship, they offer up what supplies they can spare. So we got, what is this? Fuel, I think. Missiles and scrap. Cool. Yes, that's the amount of fuel. It's basically, we need to conserve how much fuel we have. Up, guys. We got a fire. Please take care of it. Alright, you need to go to the medical room. Heal up. You need to go to the medical room. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this ship on lockdown. Open these doors. And I'm going to depressurize these rooms. So the fire will go out. And you only do that basically when the fire is just too much you can handle. So you want to make sure the doors that are secured in the other people. Okay, our fire is out, so we can close all these doors. And I think there's a button down here. Close all doors. There we go. So you want to make sure that your air, your oxygen is refilled into these rooms before you send any of your crew members in there. Otherwise, they'll suffocate to death. So too bad we don't have any of that. Basically what we can use for scrap, I think, yes, scrap is used to actually upgrade your ship. So it's good. We have 50 scrap. We can actually, let's see, we can go for another shield, which is good, but that's more power we have to put in there. So let's go ahead and grab another power, which it costs 20 scrap. And let's see, let's go through all of the things. We have our shields. 2 shield barriers at 30, which is not too bad. We get, if we put another point in there, which is for 15 scrap, we can get an extra 1.5 times dodge, which will help us evade a little bit better. Let's see, healing boost for the med bay. It's okay if you're not taking as much damage, but O2 refills our oxygens for more systems to our weapons. We really don't have that many weapons that require a lot of our energy, so we're not going to worry too much about that. But if we had a bunch more weapons, we could essentially boost this up so we can actually use more weapons, because we have slots for 4 weapons. This one will be autopilot is at 50% invasion. Okay, we could do that one. Let's see what this does. See enemy interior. See enemy weapon charge. See the enemy's power usage. This one is for the door system. Allows remote opening and closing of doors. Upgrade to blast that impedes fire spread and intruder movement. We might want to think about upgrading this shortly or very, very soon, because it basically when they're firing at us will do a lot of damage and cause fires. So I think the basic thing what I want to do now is I want to go into piloting, so that way we get the extra 50% invasion. There we go. And we have 10 scrap left, so there's really nothing we could do now. Check our crew. Nothing here. No cargo, no systems or anything, so we're good there. So if we decided we wanted to move this guy, it doesn't really work that way apparently. Okay. So now we're just waiting for the oxygen to fill up in these rooms. We can open doors to help that. Move these guys out of there. No. You guys come over here. And I open this door so oxygen can flow freely. And we gotta just wait till our oxygen fills up. That's unfortunate, but that's how things work. It looks like it's doing okay. So, Jax, where are you at? There's Jax. Jax, go back to weapons, or excuse me, engines. Or actually, what I want you to do, all of you, get in here and repair this. Because the faster they repair, the faster we can get on our way. And we're not in danger while we're sitting here. We're just not. We're not in danger at all. There we go. So, Mort, you go back on helm. Marcus, you stay here. Jax, you get back on engines. There we go. And let's power up the burst lasers. Let's take those offline for right now. Because we're not going to use our missiles. I mean, we might, just in case. But anyway. Let's jump. As you can see here, the Rebel fleet, or not the Rebel fleet. Well, yeah, the Rebel fleet. They're chasing after us, and this red circle dictates how far or how close they are from us. So now that we're here, we either have to go here, but we've already explored this location, so we could go backwards, but we run the risk of getting caught. So let's move forwards. You arrive to find a number of ships convening around a station. There is some unencrypted chatter between the ships. You tune in and listen for anything interesting. Overhearing their conversations, it seems that they have taken possession of an enemy ship intact. Offer your services. They briefly scan your ship and inform you that you're not properly equipped for this type of mission. Okay, so we're not properly equipped for what they wanted us to do. So, okay. So there's nothing really much what we can do here. So let's, and as you see, they're getting closer. These areas right here, if we were still in that sector when they arrived, we would have to fight the Rebel and try to escape. So let's see, where do we want to go from here? We want to try to do as many of these nodes before the Rebels come and get us. So let's head here. You spot a small Rebel ship nearby. It seems to have been refitted for transport rather than combat. It does not seem to want to engage you and your ship. Avoid the ship. They stay outside of your weapons range and eventually jump away. We could have taken them over, but I don't think I want to take that unnecessary risk at the moment because we only have 3 people. And they could have boarded us, and our guys are not really equipped for fighting on board. So, fair enough. So let's, the exit's here, so I want to hover around here just a little bit, but basically I want to, let's go here first. But we don't want to waste a lot of fuel in this sector at all either, because we have many other sectors to go to. You jump into the unremarkable system. No life signs detected within scanning range. Okay. So let's, I'll spend 2 more fuel. Let's go up here. Ooh, look at that planet, it's pretty cool. You recognize the ship as well, a well-known slaver trade. He hails you, offers you laborers for cheap. Buy 1 slave and free them to join your crew. Scoops. I don't have 29 scrap. Let's try to take them on. Why not? Attack the slaver scum. Alright, so we're actually going to use our missiles here, because this is going to be a tough fight, as I can already tell. So I basically want to aim at their shields, and then I want to aim at their weapons. Let's see how this works. Alright, they hit our O2, so I would rather not do with weapons right now, because I could probably do without missiles, so I need oxygen on our ship though. So we can get Marcus to go in there and repair that. And so let's aim at their shields again and aim at their weapons. Oh. We surrender. Take 1 of our slaves as tribute. If you destroy us, then they'll die anyways. You know what? I'll accept their offer. So let's power down our weapons. We got an extra crew member. His name is Philip. Let's see. I want to go to ship, go to crew. Let's look at Philip. He's a rockman. The rockmen of Vulcrus 4 are rarely seen and known for their fortitude. They're immune to fire. Movement speed is halved, which max health is increased, and he does not have any evasion or any special skills one way or the other. So basically, I wanted a shields person, so I got one. And shields regenerate 10% faster with somebody manning the shields. So that's good. That's good. So I'm going to go ahead and keep these powered up. And you got the O2 fixed? Awesome. And the longer you keep somebody on a certain system, like Marcus here. We go into Marcus, take a look at our crew. As you can see, he's... because he's repaired a little bit, he's getting levels in his repair. He's able to charge the weapons faster, and the more levels he gets, the more proficient he gets in that field or in that system, the faster the weapons recharge, the faster things get done. Same goes with every other crew member we have. So, alright, we have 12 fuel. Let's jump away. As you can see, the rebels are getting closer. So basically, I think I have enough time for this jump and then the exit. So let's go over here and check this place out. You recognize the outline of a Mantis ship against the blackness. Engage. Alright. So we have 8 missiles. I'm going to disable my missiles to keep me from using them. So that gives us an extra power. We can go somewhere, but we really don't have anything. So basically what I want to do, since I have 3, they have just 1 shield bar. I want to basically hit at their weapons so they can't attack us. Once we equip with our weapons, we can pretty much do whatever we want. So here we go. Keep those shields up there, Philip. I'm entrusting you with the shields. Our door systems are broken, but that's okay. Unless we get an actual fire going, there's nothing really much we can do. And as you can see, Philip being on the shields, he's making them recharge super fast. Doing a good job, Philip. Keep it up. Oh, I keep forgetting I'm in RTS mode. Just aim back at weapons, get those weapons down. They're only going to take 2 more hits anyway, and they're dead. Oh, I hope that misses. Yeah, let's just go back, aim at their weapons. Oh, they got their weapons back online. But that's okay. They're destroyed. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useless scrap materials. We got 1 missile, 1 drone, and 14 scrap. Alright, so everybody, get in here and repair. So we can get these doors back online. But now that we've gotten 14 scrap, we could probably go ahead and upgrade a lot of our systems. We have 24 scrap total. So we probably could do the engines, so we can put another power point in them. Which, that seems like a good deal because we'll get 1.5 times dodge. There we go. So I'm going to put that extra point into engines, and now we have a unmanned. We have 20% evade. So let's get Jax back on engines and get Marcus back on weapons. Now we have 25% dodge, and the higher you dodge, of course, the more chances you have to evade attacks. So, see, will that reach back here? No. All right, so. They're getting really close, so let's just head to the exit. You arrive at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. You arrive at a system and immediately discover a pirate ship nearby. Strangely, scans indicate there are no life forms aboard. You salvage anything you find, but no clue to what the whereabouts of the crew. So we got 1 missile, 1 drone, and 16 more scrap. Nice. So we probably can upgrade our ship again. So let's get We don't really need any more system power unless we actually need it for weapons. We could do for another point on shields, but we don't get another one until level 4. So that's okay. We could probably put another point in, or we have 25. So what am I thinking? 25. We could do enemy interior. Let's just go ahead and get an extra. No, let's just buy this, so that way our O2 can be increased. There we go. So that way, if we ever have to open the doors again to evacuate the fires and whatnot, then we'd be good. That leaves us broke, but that's okay. So we want to head to the next sector. Now we have a choice. We can go up here is our little key map. We have a civilian, hostile, and nebula. So we would be going to an uncharted nebula or a Zoltan-controlled system. So that would be basically our choice. And once we get here, we win. So we have to try our hardest to get to there. So I found my best situation is probably go to some of the civilian sectors, because a lot of times you can get really good crew members that way. So that's what we're doing. You've entered Sultan territory. The species is renowned for giving anything for nothing, but you can always reassure that a fair hearing. All right. So let's jump, and we could go to a store, but we're broke. So let's actually head up to this distress signal. They can sometimes be good, sometimes be bad. So it appears the distress beacon is coming from the surface of a nearby moon. Your sensors are picking up a single life form. Go to the surface and investigate. You find a colony that seems to have been recently attacked. Exploring the devastation, you find a lone survivor. Look at that. Look at that. Sometimes this could be very bad, though. So going and investigating stuff like this, do it at your own risk. Invite him to join your crew. He stated he was the shield operator before being stranded. He'd be happy to offer his services for a time in exchange for getting off that rock. So we got Charlie, and he's good at he's basically good at shields. So I'm actually going to go send our Philip, so we can actually check this. His shields thing is fully green, so he's master shield systems. So basically, putting him on shields makes our shields regenerate 20% faster. As you can see, Philip, he did get a little bit of shield experience, but not that much. So now that we've gotten Charlie on shields, our shields regenerate 20% faster. And I got Philip. I put him on sensors because it's all right. All right. Basically, and also, oh, by the way, if you put somebody that has master shields on, they give you an extra point and a shield barrier type thing. So we actually have 2 shields if we put power into it. So let's jump. Let's see. And let's go here. You pick up the last broadcast from a rupturing Zoltan freighter. The Mantis, they're here, please. You're interrupted by firing off the port bow. Alright, so here we go. We can actually, since we have Philip on sensors, we can actually see inside their ship. So basically I want to aim at their weapons, so it dismantles them so we can just keep firing on them. So let's do this and let it go. Intruders. So apparently he teleported to our ship, and Philip over here, being the rock man that he is, he's got extra health and stuff, so he's taking down this Mantis guy super fast, and he teleported back. So I want to send this guy to the med bay, so that way if they do board us again, we won't die. There we go. Their weapons are down. Let's aim at their shields. Actually, no. Let's aim back at their weapons, because they're going to get them back online, and I can't have that. There we go. Philip, get in here and help. Yep. You get in here. Get that guy to heal up. Aim at their weapons again. All right. Philip, I think you can handle it. No big deal. Did they teleport away? Actually, I need you to get back in here. Yep, they teleport away. So, Philip, go back in the repair room, the med room. Let's go ahead and aim at their weapons again. There we go. Hopefully we can keep them from repairing their weapons. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Alright, Philip is pretty good, so let's head him back into the sensor room. There we go. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap materials. So we got 3 fuel, which is fantastic. 1 drone, which we can't really make use of yet, and 23 scrap. All right. So are all our systems, we're doing good? Really don't need any of that. All right. So let's jump. Let's head to... Yeah, let's head to the distress. Because by the time we make it to the store and go back around that way, I don't think we'll have enough money to make it worthwhile anyway. The distress signal is coming from a small space station orbiting an uninhabited planet. Their satellite defense system has gone haywire, and their repair crew can't approach without being fired on. They're looking for help to fix or disable it. Promise to help. Consider your options. Simply fire on the... let's see. Consider your options. Simply fire on the defense systems from a distance. You fire a few volleys that aren't able to penetrate the defense system shields. Its weapons have no trouble piercing yours, though, and you take minor damage before escaping. The station will need to help find help elsewhere. 5 damage to my hull. Oh. Alright, guys. I need you to get in there. Repair. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Let's open these doors so they can breathe. Alright, you back here, and you back here. And let's close all the doors. We should be good now. Alright, so let's see. Can we reach the exit from there? Yes. So let's head there. As you can see, sometimes it can be very painful and when you try to do... Make sure you choose your options wisely. Zoltan's ship is waiting at this beacon. They request your identification, but radiation from the sun in this system is disrupting your communications. They take your silence for aggression and move to attack. Okay, so as always, aim at their shields. Or not their shields, aim at their weapons. And I might go ahead and power up. Since we have 10 missiles, I'm going to power up and aim at their shields. See if we can get this down. Alright, do there and do there. And their shields are down, so I'm going to turn these off and keep aiming at their weapons. We have a fire, so I'm going to open these doors. And there we go. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap materials. We got 1 fuel, 2 missiles, and 21 scrap. So we basically got our missile back for firing, which it did a good job. It did a really good job. All right, close these doors back up. So let's see if there's anything we can get. Probably... we don't really need the med bay at the moment. Shields, we probably could go ahead and start investing in some shields. So let's go to put a point in there. And we need 30 to get our next one, because the more shields we have, the better. Which we're doing pretty good on it so far. And might go ahead and start looking into getting that, but we really haven't visited a store, so I gotta start saving. We can't just put everything into our ship, so we gotta be careful with that. So let's put another point Oh, I can't really put that in there. That sucks. All right. So we could go here to head to the exit, or we can go up and explore these, possibly this one. Yeah, let's do that. Being mindful that we have to save, or we have to make our fuel last a long time. Message broadcast from the nearby planet announces the presence of an alien Zoltan monastery available for visiting. Likely just a tourist trap, but they're too bad we don't have the time to visit. All right. Oh, let's actually go to a store. I didn't think there would be a store over here, so yeah, we can actually visit a store. The Zoltan are fascinated by other species and have set up something on an alien knick-knack shop here. Why not take a look? Continue. Oh boy, we can buy fuel. Times 4. It's going to cost us 3 scrap each, which is not too bad. They have drones that we could possibly buy. We do need to fix our ship though. So I do want to buy some fuel though. Let's buy 1 fuel and fix as much as we can. This is a very nice drone. I wish we had it, but we don't have the 85 scrap to buy it. We could sell our stuff, but not really useful. Crew teleporter. No, we don't have enough for any of that. We could probably buy 1 more fuel and then fix 2 more times. I know I just spent all our money, but trust me, it's well worth it. All right, let's go here. You catch a glimpse of a strange signal coming from a space station before your sensors shut off unexpectedly. As you discover that your sensors are being jammed, you hear hostiles were being boarded. Until you are able to jump away from the hostile space station, your sensors will be disabled. You should deal with the boarders first. Okay. So everybody, let's go search for. Yep, there they are. So everybody, get in here. Let's fight. This guy, get in here. Oh goodness. You get in here. You get in here. We need to get you out of there. Oh, I think we just lost a crew member. Yeah, we did. Go in there. Get these guys. Let's do it. Where are they at? Where are they at? Oh, they're at our engines. Get them. You head back to med bay. You come over here and fight. You head to the med bay. Get out of there. Rockman, you get out of there. Actually, everybody get out of there. I don't care if they destroy the ship. It can always be repaired. Here they come. I'd rather fight in the med bay though, so that way our friends can heal up as they're fighting, because we get benefits from it, but they don't. All right, you go here, you go in here, and let's find these other guys. There they are. All right, so Jax. Actually, let's just get everybody in here to repair. We lost somebody. Who did we lose? We lost Mort. That was my fault. Oh well. Let's get in here and repair the O2. Actually, go up there and repair, because we're losing oxygen quite fast. Alright, now that everybody's done with the oxygen, we'll be good. Repair the weapons. And everybody visit the med bay for some nice healing. So we lost our gunman. It's actually, you're full. Philip, get back in here and heal up. So we lost our helmsman. That's okay, though. Phil can take that place. He's alright. Marcus, go back to weapons. Jax, go back to engines. It's always unfortunate when we lose a crew member. Always unfortunate. But sometimes that happens when you're in the fog of war, so... It looks like with the way they're advancing, we only have maybe time for one more visit to another sector before we have to get out of here. So let's visit this place and see what's up. Your sensors have picked up a refugee ship drifting through the system. No doubt one of the many fleets of the Rebel Advance. It doesn't appear to have detected you. Let's try hailing them. As you hail the refugee ship, a Zoltan ship suddenly jumps into the system. It claims that the refugees are criminals and accuses you of escorting fugitives. Before you can respond, it cuts communication and powers up the weapons. Okie dokie. So let's remove that. Let's power down that and power up the lasers. And let's aim at their weapons. Should be good. 25 evade, 100% oxygen. Aim at their weapons. Alright, we should be good. At least for another round or two. Too bad we can't find another burst laser, and then we have two of them running at the same time. Aim one at the engines, or one at their weapons and one at the shields, so that way it just leaves them a sitting duck in the water. Oh, we missed. There we go. Keep those weapons down, boys. Doing a good job. All right. Let's go ahead and aim at their shields. Not that it matters. One more hit to kill them. And they are dead. We got 2 missiles, 1 drone, and 24 scrap. Contact the refugee ship. The refugee ship thanks you for your assistance. As a gesture of goodwill and seeing how effectively you dispatched the enemy ship, they offer up some goods. So we got 3 fuel, 1 drone, 12 scrap. All right, 36 scrap. We're doing good. Doing real good. All right, guys, you two get in here. Let's prepare that O2. And let's see. Jax, go back here. Actually, no. Marcus, go here. Jax, go there. So basically, that's, you know, FTL, faster than light. We'll continue this in a part 2. Hopefully, you'll come back and watch. And if you like the game, let me know. I find this game quite enjoyable. It looks like he's a little bit injured, so let's take him to the med bay. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a big thumbs up. And until next time, see you later.